Fa la 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 la. Hey, Koko here. Tis the season to be jolly. Well, but there's a lot of people right now who are experiencing, anxiety, depression, frustration, loneliness. For one reason or another, lots and lots of people. This is the time when, I don't know for sure, but I'm going to bet statistically there's a lot of suicides over the holidays because people get so depressed because they're so lonely and they don't know how to deal with it. Here's what I want you to do. First of all, close your eyes and think of people who are divorced, separated, lost a loved one. Think of any kind of situation you can, there's probably 100 different reasons why somebody would be alone right now. And now today's either Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, or probably one of the days in between. Think of somebody. Think of 2 people. Think of 5 people. It doesn't matter. Give them a call. Do a conference call. Skype them. FaceTime them. Do something. Brighten their day. Call up and say, I was thinking of you. How in the heck are you? And then shut up and let them talk. Now, on the flip side, if you're that person who is frustrated, has anxiety, depression, is like going crazy, bored, sad, lonely, I'll bet you can think of 2 or 3 or 4 people who are in the same boat you are. Be proactive. Call them. Skype them. FaceTime them. Message them. Do something. Say, ho, 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 how you doing? And touch bases and say, let's catch up. And I'll bet they'd love to do it. And you'd probably, before long, you've had a 2-hour conversation and didn't even realize while you're catching up. Don't compare the bad stuff. Don't say, I'm so depressed. Oh, no, but I'm so... Now, don't do the bad stuff, because that only brings more bad stuff. Share the good stuff. If once again, if somebody lost somebody, that's tough. Maybe share good stories. I remember so-and-so. I remember, she did this and she did that. And, I remember she forgot how, she, made the dinner and left the sweet potatoes with the marshmallows melted on top in the oven and forgot to serve them. And oh my gosh, remember how upset she was? Or my Aunt Rose, who used to have the expensive bottle of whiskey, and she'd have a little funnel and she'd buy the cheap stuff, and she'd always keep refilling the cheap, get that rot gut, whiskey, and pour it in the good whiskey bottle, and that's what she'd bring out. That was my Aunt Rose. It was like story after story, and just kind of reminisce about all that. That's what the seasons are. That's what this time is all about. Family, friends, reminiscing. But there's a lot of sad people. A lot of sad people. And I want to say statistically, like this is the time of year when there's more, suicides and things like that. So you can, probably help with that too. So if you can think of somebody who might need, to talk to somebody, give them a call. If you need somebody to talk to, then think of somebody else. I can think of 3 people right now that I'm gonna call in the next, probably tomorrow, because it's getting later. And I've got to produce this and get this out out in the world. But you need to give them a call. You need to say, ho, 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 and, how you doing? Let's catch up. As always, have a happy Christmas, a very new year. Koko, out.